Welcome back to the Chatham Memorial Arena. The score after 20 minutes of play, no score between Strathroy and Chatham. And as you know, it is Dad's night here for the Strathroy Rockets. All the dads hopping on the bus, wearing the third jerseys and watching their sons play tonight from the stands. And joined by one of the dads, Lawrence Dyck, up in the press box right now. Well, how do you like it so far?
Oh, so far it's going well. I think we as a team just got to pick it up a little bit. I think they had the bus legs the first 10 minutes or so, but all of a sudden we're starting to pick it up and playing a lot better, certainly.
Your son Brett out of the lineup tonight, serving a second game of a 2-game suspension. Is he a chip off the old block, or?
I'm not so sure about that. He brings a different type of tenacity and certainly intensity to the game. I was a goalie as opposed to him playing a defense, and certainly he's shown what he can do.
Did you play some junior hockey, Lawrence? Or?
Both junior hocky and university hockey.
Where?
So Lakes Pier State University, and I played out in the BC Junior and New Westminster Bruins as well.
Did you get into Brett's head when he was young, maybe a goaltender instead of playing out, or how did that work?
It was funny. We played a lot downstairs in our basement, and he always wanted to stop the puck, and I'd shoot on him and stuff like that. But Mom made a decision in the household that we didn't need two goaltenders in the household. One was good enough.
It is Dad's night. So how did this all come about? How were you approached and asked, you want to come into Chatham with us? How did that all go down?
Well, certainly, I guess Don Van Matsenhoven sent out the email on behalf of Nick and said that we have this opportunity to bring all the fathers together to Chatham, and certainly from the looks of it, there's a good turnout, and by all means, I think the fathers are very excited about being here with their sons, because obviously once you get to junior hockey, a lot of times you don't get that same opportunity to be with your sons during a game, and being in the dressing room and hearing what they have to say, the coaches have to say, it was pretty awesome, actually.
Now, before we get to the dressing room, I was going to ask you about that. Before you hopped on the bus, you had a little social get-together in the dressing room. How did that go?
Good. The boys introduced the fathers and asked we were asked where we played in the past, and some of the guys had some good responses, good stories.
Okay, you were in the dressing room for the pregame speech by Coach Dale Timmermans. What kind of atmosphere was it? How was the speech, and how was it like being in there?
Great being in there. Brings back old memories of being in the dressing room when you played yourself, and certainly there was a message that was delivered that the boys had to play with some solid tenacity and at the same time with a lot more discipline than they did last night, because certainly the boys didn't come as prepared, I don't think, last night when it came, and we were certainly serving a lot of penalties as a result too.
Down with Lawrence Dyck, one of the dads on the trip with us tonight to Chatham. Now I hear that they tried to get the Chatham alumni hockey team out here to play you guys, but you guys didn't bring your gear, is that right?
I never heard anything about that. I don't know if we could find our gear anymore.
Your thoughts on the Rockets organization as a whole, first of all, doing something like this tonight?
First class all the way. First year for Brett playing here, and what I've noticed is just the way the whole organization is run, right from top to bottom. You start at Don Van Matsenhoven, who is certainly, when you think of a kind of person, solid the earth kind of guy, and you look at Gibson and the rest of the management and coaching staff, you're certainly impressed by what they do and how they are involved with the community as well. So it's not just junior hockey in Strathroy, it's certainly shown as a team when it comes to community. And what we were talking about is the family atmosphere, and I'm very impressed with that.
Have you been able to watch a lot of the games, Lawrence? I should have asked you right off the top, where are you guys from? Okay, so you've been able to watch a lot of the games.
Yeah, we in fact have taken a lot of the road trips. The last one to Leamington, unfortunately, saw just about 5.5 minutes before Brett got in his fight. But yeah, it's great. We love the junior hockey. It's a good league, and at the same time, you see that this league has got there's a lot of close games, and it's great to see.
Now, I'm going to, because you've watched a lot of games, that's why I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to have to take your dad hat off and put your scout hat on. Second half of the season, Rockets trying to make the playoffs here. What did they need to do well to do that, in your opinion?
Well, first of all, I think staying out of the penalty box, because there's a lot of good teams that have excellent power plays, and that could be the difference between 1 or 2 goals in a hockey game. And it showed last night, for example, St. Thomas had a lot, I think about 12 to 14 opportunities when it came to power plays compared to maybe 3 that we had. And they scored at least a couple of power play goals, and that it's a 4-1 hockey game. So that's one of the differences. I think as well, if we're a good young team, we've got to show our skating. We're not a large team. We don't have a lot of big bodies. So I think what we have to do is use our legs. And at the same time, when you do that, you know that you're putting a lot of extra pressure on their defensemen. And with that in mind, we'll certainly have some guys that can put the puck in the net, because we're one of the top teams when it comes to scoring goals. So
that's a very good answer. Next time David Hansberg is not able to join me in a game, I'm going to give you a call.
Okay.
We'll put your dad hat back on. Thanks for coming with us tonight. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thanks for joining us on the air.
Chris, I appreciate it. Again, go Rockets, go.
Lawrence Dyck, father of Brett Dyck, joining us. When we come back, we'll have our period summary and our out-of-town scoreboard. This is Strathroy Rockets Hockey live on 105.7 myFM. We're clear. Thank you very much.